remove my blindfold, please? Can you remove my blindfold, please?
Nothing do.
Where are you taking me? Where are you taking me?
Shut up. Tell me if you need anything else. I'm leaving in 10 minutes.
Let me see. I think I have everything.
Where am I?
Here.
Who are you? May I speak to the officer in charge, please?
I am the officer in charge.
Where are you?
Here. To your right. I'm sorry, I meant to your left. I forgot. Your right is my left.
And vice versa. Your vices are my verses and versa vice.
Remove my blindfold and these handcuffs, please. I'm going to call my lawyer. I was dragged out of bed and
All right, don't worry. We'll look into it.
I won't be needing you anymore.
I'm going straight to the sauna. There's nothing like it after this shit. Bun Nui.
Where are you? Have you gone away too?
I'm here. Right by your side. Did I scare you? Sorry. Just a minute, I'll turn the lights on. Now, let's get this blindfold off.
Why was I brought here? Which day is it?
The next day. The night, actually.
I was brought here last night. I think it was last night. Sometimes it seems like 2 nights back, 2 weeks even.
No, they brought you here last night.
Are you the officer in charge? They came to my house when I was in bed. One man held a gun to my head and handcuffed me, the other blindfolded and gagged me. They dragged me out of my own home. On the way here, they slapped me, spat on me, pulled my hair, twisted my arms, pinched my legs. They left me standing in a narrow, cold room, no bigger than a closet. Given no warrant for my arrest. I've been denied access to my lawyer, to anyone else outside. Why am I here?
It says here that you're a writer of children's fiction. Do you do any other kind of writing?
Like what?
Political, for instance.
No, I'm really quite ignorant about politics.
Good. I mean, it's better to have no ideas than half-baked ones. So you're not a member of any underground group or anything?
No.
Are your stories political?
I write for 7-year-olds and 8-year-olds.
So, children make the best receptacles for propaganda. You can do anything with a child as long as you play with him. Who said that?
Bismarck. This is ridiculous.
Well, maybe we made a mistake. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes if they've had too much to drink, maybe they took a wrong turn.
They took the wrong turn.
My sincere apologies. You may leave. Maybe you should wait for the official apology.
What's that?
It's a letter from the head of this department apologizing for our mistake.
How long will that take?
No time at all.
You interrogated me like a common criminal, knowing full well you owed me an apology?
It's procedure. We can never be too sure. I'm used to this place. I last saw you about 2 years ago, I think. You were signing autographs at the 3rd Street bookstore. Forget what it's...
Sorry, but I'm really not in the mood for conversation. You think your apology letter's enough? I'm going to press charges against him especially.
You're going to press what? Against whom?
I said I'm going to make a complaint against him. The one that was here. I didn't get to see him, but I know his voice.
What did it sound like?
A choked gutter.
Man with a voice like a choked gutter. What did he do? Did he rape you?
No.
He just fondled you. Is that it?
Yes.
That's strange. None of our female prisoners have made that complaint. Our men don't do that. They're strictly professional.
I'm not lying.
I'm sure you're not, but maybe you imagined it.
No.
But after one day in prison, you were ranting and raving about having been here for 2 weeks. This is why you're such a good writer. Imagination.
No, I have his nail marks all
Can I
over.
see them?
Let a doctor examine me.
All right, don't worry. We'll look into it. Some more broth. It's got rum in it. It warms you up, doesn't it?
Listen, how long will the letter be?
What letter?
The apology letter.
Oh, that.
You had it all along?
Yes.
What game are you playing?
I'm not playing games.
But you kept me here waiting for it.
Now you're imagining things again. You decided to wait. Didn't I tell you I had the letter?
This is a mess. Drunken soldiers, hallucinating senior officers.
You really should watch what you're saying, you know. Walls have ears. Might as well stay warm. Could be a long time before you.
I must call my lawyer. I must call my lawyer. Who's that?
Why didn't you leave when you could? You cannot call your lawyer or anyone else outside. You must put your trust in us. I'm a small part of a large mechanism. That goes for you too, but together we must seek the truth. I will help you to the best of my ability, but the brunt of the responsibility lies with you. Deliberate deceit will not be tolerated. Although, personally, I may find your lies charming, inadvertent blunders will be treated with firm kindness, and you must trust me to decide the ratio of firmness to kindness. Your best hope would be to depersonalize what follows and not to look upon me as a foe or yourself as a victim. Remember, we are both seekers of truth, and in this quest, I am your friend, philosopher, and guide. The treasure trove. The cat with green wings.
Heavy-duty political stuff, huh?
No, you're right. These stories are innocuous.
I told you you're making a terrible mistake.
No, that's not possible.
Are you infallible?
Not me personally. Although maybe I am at fault, really. I'm not looking hard enough. You can't have been arrested for nothing.
Are you going to concoct something to justify my arrest? This hasn't been published yet. I'm still working on it. Where did you get this? You had my home searched, didn't you?
Tell me about it.
Why don't you read it?
It's interesting to hear writers talk about their work. Hidden meanings surface.
When you write for children, you pretty much have to be direct. There's no room for hidden meanings.
Children are remarkably subtle creatures.
My stories are harmless, cheerful pieces of fluff. They have no more depth than cotton candy. Did you wreck my house?
Don't worry, it's fine. They even cleaned your house before they left. There was some blood on the toilet seat. Are you menstruating now?
None of your business.
Thought not. You see, it's easier if you answer my questions, isn't it? Are you in good health? Do you have any physical condition I should know about? Are you on any medication? You answer my questions like a good little girl, and I promise I'll never do that again.
Don't call me good little girl.
I'm still waiting for the artist to speak about her work.
Closet Land is about a child who's locked in a closet all day by her mother. The little girl fantasizes that the clothes are her imaginary friends. They all have wonderful parties in this closet, this child and her friends, and it becomes a sunny meadow strewn with wild strawberries and beautiful flowers. When it's time for her mother to return from work, the friendly rooster, which is actually a scarf with a rooster design, warns the little girl and her friends by crowing loudly. The clothes all go back to their hangers, and the child sits quiet as a little mouse waiting for her mother to let her out.
It's a curious story. Very different from the flying cow and the cat with green wings. Were you a lonely child? No brothers or sisters?
No, just my mother and me.
But your mother didn't pay you much attention.
Well, she didn't mean not to. She was just busy with her work and her Sunday literary groups.
You're still lonely, aren't you? I don't trust lonely people. Life's eternal spectators. Watching. Waiting. Were you afraid of your mother?
No. We had a good relationship.
Well, yes, you were with her at her bedside when she died last year.
What?
Where you accused her of not noticing.
I've done what you asked, Mama. I've done all I could. I've been there for you, but you've never been there for me. You never noticed. Just never noticed.
And then you stormed out of the hospital. That night, your mother died. Never noticed what?
You've been spying on me, haven't you? Since last year, maybe even before. Why? Why have my private conversations been taped? I wasn't dragged here by mistake. It's all part of some plan, isn't it?
All conversations in all hospital rooms are taped without exception. We gain access to confessions, guilts, longings, you name it, that we wouldn't otherwise be privy to. Most of it is sentimental drivel and is destroyed, but the conversations between writers, artists, political activists, these are never destroyed. Government policy. Now, tell me, what did your mother not notice?